Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beth. I am a 37-year-old attorney living in the DC area with my husband. And this is going to be part 2 of my What Will I Choose video for the fall 2022 FabFitFun box. So the first video I filmed is already up, and I was much more kind of attired in a fall theme than I am today. I'm very like spring summery. But I actually have to leave in an hour to go to dinner, so I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, or as short and sweet as I can make it anyway. So hopefully that will help future editing me as well. So as I mentioned, I already filmed part 1. That was categories 1 through 4, and the customization window for annual members is currently open. The add-on store is open as well, so I do have a screen capture of the add-on store if you are a seasonal member and you'd like kind of a sneak peek. So usually I try to get these videos up by the time the customization window opens for annual members, but I wasn't able to do that this time around. The good news is you can continue to change your choices up until the window closes, and that may mean that either new items are added or items that you had initially chosen come back into stock as people kind of adjust their boxes. So I will be able to speak to a little bit of what I'm seeing in my sort of customization options, but I know that things that were out of stock at one time have come back. So my advice is to either add everything you could possibly want as early in the customization window as you can get to it, or to kind of keep checking back to see if what you are interested comes back. Hopefully this video will be of value to you. Maybe I'll talk about something that you had initially chosen and you think of something else that may cause you not to want it, or vice versa, and maybe you can go back in and add it. So I think there's still some value for annual members in this video, even if the window has already opened. So let's talk about customization 5. So for choices 5 and 6, these are only, I think, available for annual members to customize. I will be talking about the refills and the boost at the end of the video, so if you are a seasonal member and you just want to skip ahead to those categories, I will have them timestamped down below. But anyway, for 5 and 6, this is for annual members to choose. The other members will still get items for this category, they just won't have the choice. And these are highlights, so I guess they spoiled fewer of the options than they normally do. So additional choices for category 5 are going to be $8. So I'm going to try not to spend too much time on either items that I don't know anything about or I don't plan to choose in the interest of time. The first of those is the Skin Chemist's London Pure Collagen Biface Serum. This has a $39.90 value. I don't plan to choose it. I will have a link down below to the FabFitFun community page where it will give you more information, including if there are any shipping limitations on these. Usually they have some ingredients listed, that kind of thing. So I will refer you to that page, but if I don't have anything to add beyond what I can read, I'm just trying to skip through this as quickly as I can. Okay, so the next item is the To The Market Wool Dryer Balls. They are in a set of 3 and they have a $20 value. I don't have these specific ones, but I do have some like it. These are from Little Lamb, apparently. I've had these for years. And these came with a set of 6. I think I just got them off of Amazon. So if you don't already have something like this, I would say I tend to use more than 3 at a time. So I like to use these when I am washing like our duvet cover, that kind of thing, where the material, the fabric gets kind of bunched together. And these just help to kind of, I guess, aerate the laundry inside of the dryer so that, you know, it can hopefully dry a little bit more evenly. And this is basically what it looks like. I like to take an essential oil. This is a lavender essential oil, and I just got this off of Amazon. It's nothing too fancy. So this is a 4-ounce bottle, and what I will do is just take it and put a few drops on each of the balls. That way it kind of is creating like a natural, I guess, fabric softener scent. And I like doing that especially for bedding because obviously lavender can be really nice and relaxing, helps it smell fresh, that kind of thing. So that is something I suggest trying out if you do get those dryer balls. Okay, next up we have the Daily Concepts Daily Hair Towel Wrap. This has an $18 value and it is in teal. So I think I will be skipping on this for two reasons mainly. I'm not sure exactly what the fabric is, if it's the same as this or not. This is a towel wrap that I got from, probably got it from FabFitFun actually. But it's what I use in lieu of like an actual towel coming out of the shower. It has like a buttons and like an elastic. So I actually have two of these, and for whatever reason, this one in particular just has like really pilled really badly. And I think that was the result of like one wash. It was just suddenly very pilled. The other one I've washed several times and it doesn't seem to be having that issue. I'm just looking to see if I can find like a fabric tag on this one. I don't think I can. So again, I don't know if this is the same material or not. It may or may not be, but I'm a little hesitant about the quality is basically what I'm getting at. The other reason is this is what I typically use to put my hair in after I wash it. So this is a Turby twist, and you can, again, get these from Amazon. They're fairly inexpensive, I think. And what I like about this one, so it's really thin, so it's really easy to kind of wrap around and get it to kind of stay secure. And it also doesn't have any kind of like elastic or anything along the bottom. I have gotten hair towels from like Aquas, I think it's called, that have a similar kind of, it looks like elasticated edge. And those just didn't like fit my head as well. I just found them a little bit more difficult to use. So the Daily Concepts wrap seems to be kind of similar to that other style. So I just don't think I will prefer it. So I'll skip on that. The next one I have is the Black Pumpkin Fresh Peepers. These have a $29 value. And I think I will actually probably choose these. I don't think that they're going to be anything super remarkable. So it says, throw on our pumpkin and hyaluronic acid eye mask to depuff, detox, and get back to your bright-eyed self. These eye masks are the perfect seasonal twist on a skincare staple. Grab your hot apple cider, light your cinnamon candles, and cozy in for the night with these pumpkin eye masks. These are cruelty-free and you get 5 sets in there. These don't have anything super amazing. I mean, the first few ingredients are water, glycerin, there is pumpkin fruit extract. I think pumpkin can be like a mild kind of enzyme to help smooth the skin and that kind of thing. They do have, it looks like sodium hyaluronate, and fragrance is down at the very bottom. So for something like this that's kind of on your face for a short period of time, I think these could be kind of a fun, you know, fall treat, I guess, kind of, you know, self-care type moment. And I don't generally grab for sheet masks all that often, but like today I did actually use some of these chlorine eye masks underneath my eyes while I was doing my eyeshadow, which is the new Pat McGrath Mothership, by the way. I have a swatch video on my channel. I'll just quickly share with you. This is why I can't do like TikTok or Instagram, because I get on too many tangents. But basically for today's look, I used these 2 mattes in the crease. I used this, I think it's a Blitz shade, this Blitz Venus, all over the lid. And then I used some of this Skin Tense Glow on the inner corner. And then I also used some of the Extreme Nocturne along the lash line. Yeah, I think that was it. All right, so anyway, I do like to put these on before I do kind of a more dramatic eye look, or one that might have like a lot of fallout, to catch that fallout, and then I'll do my base afterwards. So they could be kind of fun to use for that reason. I like to keep these near my like vanity to grab if I need them. Okay, so the next item is the Epare Milk Frother. This has a $24.95 value. I already have a milk frother. This one is from Aero Latte. And really what I would use this for in the past is if I was making coffee with my Nespresso machine and I wanted to add like collagen powder to it or something. Because if you put collagen powder into drip coffee, I think it's hotter so it dissolves better. I think with the Nespresso temperature and texture, it just needs a little bit of help in that way. So anyway, so I already have one of those and I don't need another, but that's how I would use it typically. The next one is the Hocus Pocus LLC Buffalo Check Baseball Cap. This has a $38 value. You can see I have it here. At one point, I saw that this one was out of stock, but it could come back. This is a throwback item. So it's a little, I think, small for me, to be honest. I haven't used it a ton. So that's the type of adjuster it has. I don't know, I guess it's okay. I'm not a huge like baseball hat person. So anyway, I have it. I think it's okay. I'm not in like, you know, rapture over it. All right, and the last item is the GlossierBalm.com in the birthday variation. This has a $12 value. I should have applied some of the Balm.com today, but I forgot. I think all of their Balm.coms, the color and the scent are kind of tied to the like variation. So I have this rose one, for example. And this is just like a nice, I already have lip gloss on. They can provide a sheer amount of color. I think this one might provide a little bit of sparkle. So I think it would be a fine choice if it appeals to you. It's just a matter of whether you want to use your choice on it. So it's definitely not vegan if that is something you are interested in. Okay, so next up for customization 6. So the first item is the Balance Me Wonder Eye Cream. I plan to skip on that one. That has a $30 value. The next one is the Dr. Brandt Skincare Hydrating Essence. This has a $35 value, and I think this is what I will be choosing. I have been trying to be better about using kind of sprays and essences like that. So I don't really need any, but there wasn't a lot else in this category that was super exciting for me. It says it's a water-based skincare solution that contains a high content of active ingredients to hydrate, protect, and boost the overall health of the skin. When essence is applied to clean skin after using a cleanser and toner, it helps restore hydration to the skin cells. And this is cruelty-free, has water, glycerin, propylene glycol, wine extract, rose extract, so it might have a rose scent, sodium hyaluronate, grapeseed extract, green tea leaf extract, panthenol. I don't see like added fragrance in this. So it looks like it's actually a pretty good option if you have any sensitivities or aversions to like alcohol or whatever in your skincare. That cannot be shipped to the UK, however. All right, so moving on, the next item is the Mud Masky Vitamin A Booster Blue Clay Mask. That has a $59 value. I always find it interesting how skincare brands choose to either call a vitamin by its, not like its street name, but you know, niacinamide is vitamin B, retinol is vitamin A, so I just find it interesting how they choose to label things like that. I know there's different like forms of those ingredients as well. I'm not sure what the actual vitamin A, it says it has bakuchiol. Does bakuchiol have vitamin A? Interesting. So I'm not sure about, it says natural vitamin A. So maybe it does, and that's why, okay. This is where it helps to read the ingredients. So it says, as a natural alternative to retinol, we have used bakuchiol, suitable for even the most sensitive skin. And I know some people kind of quibble with that, whether it's as effective as retinol. The only reason I was going down that path that abruptly ended was I just wanted to draw your attention to the fact that it could contain retinol if you may be pregnant or otherwise sensitive to retinol. So just, you know, make sure to check that. All right, so next up we have a bundle, and this is the Daily Hammam Mitt and Grooming Hammam Mitt Bundle. It's a body buffer, and yeah, I just plan to skip this. I don't have the need for any scrubbing type devices at the moment. The next one is the Mud Masky Pearl Polish Super Glow Pink Clay Mask. This has a $59 value, and I have dry, somewhat sensitive skin, so I generally kind of steer clear of like mud masks. So this Pearl Polish Super Glow Pink Clay Mask, I think pink clay is supposed to be a little bit gentler than like, I don't know, bentonite clay or something, but I just typically don't go for those types of like mud masks and that kind of thing because they're just not really ideal for my skin type. Okay, the next one is the Stojo Collapsible Cup with 4 reusable straws. This is a throwback, and yeah, I just don't feel the need to have this in my life. You see I have this giant thing here, so I'm pretty set on my like cup wardrobe, if you will. The next one is the bundle with the embroidery kit and a block clock. I do have this clock that was in a prior month, so this was a throwback. I think I said before, maybe last video, that like the embroidery kit is kind of attractive to me, but I don't need another clock. So as I said in that video, I like the aesthetics of this clock, and I have like a, I guess, solar powered clock in my bathroom, which is helpful. It doesn't take up an outlet or anything. So it does have this USB charging cable, but long story short, it just didn't really work well not being plugged in, or I guess not having batteries. So it didn't really work in the way that I wanted it to. Probably need to take those out. I think these are the batteries they came with, because I don't recognize these as being, you know, similar to other ones we had. So yeah, that was just kind of a bust for me. I mean, the marble kind of minimalist design is attractive, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, so I think that was it for customization 6. So let's talk about the refills. So the first thing they have here are the pet toys that they have. So there's a pumpkin latte and cupcake. It says pumpkin spice latte on it, so that's really cute. There's either a small, medium, or a large, extra large option, and those are each $12. They're supposed to have about a $15 or $20 value, so it's not really a value thing. It's just, I don't know, something cute you can throw in your box. So I don't have any pets, but if I did, I would definitely pick those up. The next one is the Wish Shave Cream and Coconut. That is $5, and it has a $16 value. And these refills, by the way, it's something that you add it and it keeps shipping to you every box unless you go in and cancel. Yeah, I'm pretty loyal to my Skintimate. Sometimes the more like thick kind of body butter type textures I find a little bit more difficult to use because they kind of, I don't know, clog up the razor. They're just, you know, too thick. So I'll skip on that. The next one is the Moroccan Gold Series Argan Treatment Mask. This is $14 and it has a $39 value. This is probably nice, but I think I will be skipping on it. You get 8.5 ounces. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this brand, and I think, you know, if I'm going to get any hair mask from this box, I'll probably get the Living Proof one. All right, the next one is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. This is $30.60 and it has a $76 value. So it says it's a daily moisturizer to deliver hydration and help repair skin's natural lipid barrier. This gentle formula instantly absorbs to create a beautiful, healthy glow. Inspired by founder Kate Somerville's own childhood struggle with eczema, this goat milk moisturizing cream is a skincare staple for anyone dealing with dry, parched skin. So it says you get 50 ml. I have one here. It's an old one that the typeface is all kind of coming off of. But anyway, it's a pretty simple moisturizer, I would say. And I got some, I think maybe from like an Ipsy or BoxyCharm before they repackaged it. So I believe now it is in a kind of like pump style where you push down and the product comes out through the middle, kind of like the Drunk Elephant moisturizers. But I'm almost to the end of this one. And this one is just an open jar. It's a very lightweight moisturizer. This might have almost been better as like a tube, really. So you can see it's really light. So I like this, and I do have dry, somewhat sensitive skin. I can get eczema on my face. This is something I would reach for kind of in the same way that I would that Glow Recipe moisturizer that I talked about, like as a morning moisturizer, or just something where I felt like my face didn't need a lot of moisture. I wanted to kind of keep it a little bit more lightweight. I'm not sure, looking at it, if this is the updated packaging. I'm wondering if Kate Somerville is just trying to unload a lot of the older packaging, because pulling it up on the Beautypedia website, it looks different, but I think that's the same amount. So I would just, you know, maybe be cautious about that if you do care about the updated packaging. So yeah, so they gave it 3 out of 5 stars. They say it's a very good emollient moisturizer for dry to very dry skin, not prone to breakouts. It says it contains some antioxidant-rich plant ingredients, and the airless jar packaging, which obviously is not what I have, will keep them stable during use. Goat milk cream does contain a tiny amount of fragrant plant extracts. So I guess my bottom line is, if you haven't tried it before, I wouldn't encourage you maybe to sign up for the refill, because you'd have to make sure that you went in and canceled the refill unless you wanted more. I think the price is fine. I'm not sure about the packaging. Maybe contact FabFitFun if you want to be sure. So anyway, so those are my reservations. But for me, I can definitely use this. It's just not something I necessarily, you know, go crazy for. Okay, so let's talk about the boosts. So the first item is the Herbivore Botanicals Prism Serum. This will be $16 and it has a $54 value. It says the new Pumped Up Prism AHA and BHA Exfoliating Glow Serum leaves skin exfoliated, feeling smooth and looking glowing with a stronger blend of natural fruit and plant-based AHAs and willow bark BHA. So it says it has a light floral scent, lightweight water-based serum, and you get 1 ounce. First few ingredients are aloe, leaf juice, water, rosette, damascena, flower water, glycerin, and then we go into a lot of extracts. It does have sodium hyaluronate. So I do have this product. I got it as part of this little set from, I think it was Nordstrom once upon a time. I haven't really used it that much though, to be honest. At that time I was looking for, that's a really pretty bottle though, look at that. I think at the time I was really interested in both AHA and BHA products. This says it is 12% AHA and 3% BHA. So I was really interested in that, but I think I have gotten a little bit away from those kind of exfoliants. Like, I've been really kind of exploring azelaic acid recently because I felt like I was getting some rosacea, and azelaic acid is supposed to be good for that, and also I think just more gentle on the skin. So I haven't really been, you know, getting into this all that much. But if those are ingredients that you like, let's see if I can just get a little bit on my skin here. So it's a very thin texture. Just drops really. It kind of feels like a very lightweight hyaluronic acid serum. It has a very faint smell. It doesn't really smell like rose to me. It almost smells like, I'm trying to think of how to say this without making it sound off-putting. It kind of smells like if you go into like a craft brewery or something like that, or like a cidery, something like that, or a winery even. And it's like very clean, but you still have that kind of lingering smell of the fermenting, you know, plants or whatever. That's kind of what it smells like to me. And it's not in an off-putting way to me, at least. So obviously I already have this, so I won't be picking it up, but I'm just trying to share with you kind of my thoughts. Next up, we have the Herbivore Botanicals Blue Tansy Invisible Pores Resurfacing Clarity Mask. This is $16 and it has a $48 value. It says it is a natural mask that gently clarifies skin with BHAs from white willow bark, fruit enzymes, along with aloe and blue tansy essential oil to soothe the appearance of redness and irritation. It does note in the summary that the color can kind of vary from a deep blue to a mossy green. The texture, it says it's a cool, smooth gel mask. The scent, it says, is deeply herbaceous and slightly medicinal. But the scent from the first one said a light floral scent. And I don't know that it really smelled floral to me. So you get about 2 ounces. And they say to gently stir product. I do have this also. It says gently stir product and apply a thin layer to clean skin, avoiding the eye area. Leave on for 15 to 20 minutes, then rinse with warm water. For sensitive skin, leave on for 5 minutes. So it says for best results, use every other day for the first 7 days, then use 2 to 3 times per week. Does have papaya fruit extract, pineapple fruit extract. That is the color of mine, and I think I've used this at least once or twice. So it has this. It's a little like sea monstery, you know what I mean? I think this is less attractive than the Prism. Yeah, it's a pretty strong smell, kind of like, you know, in the line of like Vicks Vapor Rub, that kind of thing. So if that will be off-putting to you, maybe skip on this one. I don't think I ever stirred it when I was using it before. So anyway, so that is a product I've tried before, and like I said, I have somewhat sensitive skin. It's not super sensitive. This didn't like wreck my face or anything. I'm just, I guess, exploring other skincare approaches at the moment. So it's not something I am using really. Okay, so let's go through what else is available. The ginseng moisturizer from Origins. This Blue Zen mini massager for $29. That's probably going to be very small, I'm guessing. It says it's 8 by 7 by 2.5, so just be aware of that before you pick it up, because I know those types of like massage guns are really popular. Okay, and then the next item is something I think I currently have in my cart. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross DRX Spectralite Bodywear Pro. It's $159 and it has a $435 value. I think I've seen this on sale a few places. It says it has a wireless and adjustable design that easily contours to all body zones, shapes, and sizes. It allows you to target multiple concerns in one sitting, as 148 red LED lights and 68 blue LED lights work together to visibly smooth wrinkles, clear acne, reduce dark spots, and address mild pain all over your body. So it says in the 3-minute mode, which is the same length of time as the mask that I'll show you, the red lights penetrate deep within your skin's dermis to support collagen production and address age-related concerns, while blue light targets P. acnes bacteria to visibly minimize breakouts. So if you have a lot of like bacne or whatever, this might be really helpful for you. An additional 14-minute mode provides intermittent pain relief with anti-inflammatory red lights. Within days, you'll see a visible reduction of acne, and in weeks, you'll see the look of lines begin to fade. In 10 weeks, collagen has significant visible support, while the appearance of deep wrinkles improves. This device delivers up to 46 uses per charge. It comes with a USB charging cord, storage bag, user manual, and quick start guide. And this cannot be shipped to Canada. Okay, so like I have showed you before, I do have the mask, and I haven't done any kind of before and after. I explained kind of my thinking and why I picked this up in I did a haul video about it. But like I said, I thought I was kind of getting some rosacea signs and that kind of thing, and I read that red light could help with that. Yeah, I haven't been super consistent with this to show any like before and after results. And this is not what is going to be in the like boost your box choices, but I just wanted to talk about it because I think one way you can use this is to, I think you like turn it upside down like that maybe, so you can kind of get your neck. And I also, in that video, and I go into kind of more detail about why, but I also got the Omnilux mask, which is like a flat mask. So this is the Omnilux mask, and I mean, it's flexible, so in some ways it could do the same as this Dr. Dennis Gross. They do have like a dedicated like neck and deck, I think they call it. I'm a little weird about things being around my neck though, so I don't know that I would choose to ever get that. But the Dr. Dennis Gross, it looks like you can just kind of lay it across your chest, which would be nice. All this is to say, I don't think I need this, but it's a pretty good deal, so I'm thinking about it. This, by the way, doesn't have any blue lights, it's just red light. I don't really struggle too much from like body acne, so that's not kind of my chief concern. I'm kind of wondering if my husband would enjoy any of the like, you know, pain type reduction possibilities. I don't know. Bottom line is I'm thinking about getting it, but I don't think it's a real need for me anyway. The next one is the Corkcicle 16-ounce classic tumbler in white rose. This is $19 and it has a $32.95 value. So this is not dishwasher safe, so just be aware of that. I tend to look for tumblers of this kind that are dishwasher safe. And even if they say they're dishwasher safe, sometimes like the paint and stuff will chip off, but I usually go for convenience over taking care of something. I mean, it looks attractive if you need a tumbler. This one might be out of stock. I'll double check in a second. And it says it cannot be shipped to Canada and the UK. All right, let's speed through these. Okay, so the next one is the Michael Todd Beauty Petite Sonic Facial Cleansing Brush. $27. It has a $119 value. Kind of like an old school Clarisonic looking thing. I just use my Foreo, so I'll skip on that. Next one is the Uncommon James Cheese Board in set of 2 copper canisters. This will be $30. It has a $109 value. These were choices in previous boxes and I never picked them up, so I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to do so now, although they look nice enough and I've heard good things. It's just not really something I need. Next one is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. This is $7 and it has a $32 value. I'm kind of tempted by this, but I think my scalp is probably a little bit too sensitive for some of these ingredients. It has witch hazel water, tea tree leaf oil, charcoal powder, peppermint oil. So I know like their Scalp Revival shampoo scrub, it always feels really good and it smells good, but I think sometimes it can be a little bit like irritating in the long run. So I'll probably skip on that. I mean, it's a really good price, but I don't need it. Okay, and then the next one is the Laura Geller Cinnamon and Spice Eyeshadow Palette. This is $10. It has a $45 value. I don't know that I've tried Laura Geller eyeshadow, at least not recently, but it looks like a fairly pretty neutral eyeshadow look, so if you don't want anything too dramatic and you just want some nice fall colors, it could be nice. I have so much eyeshadow, so I don't need that. And next up we have the Lily Pulitzer Ceramic Mugs set of 4. This is $27 and it has an $84 value. I got a set of 2 when it was an option in a box, and I intended to give it to my mom at one point, but then I was hearing things about like the quality not being good in terms of washing it and things coming off. I know Catherine McCarty said in one of her videos that, you know, she's used these pretty consistently. I think she's hand washed them, but she hasn't experienced any kind of flaking or anything like that. But I just wanted to get these out so you could kind of see the size. They are really cute, but I guess it just depends on your willingness to kind of baby your mugs. I don't even use normal mugs that much, to be honest, because I have like an Ember mug that will keep the liquid hot, so I just always use that at home. Okay, and the last item here is the Lumina NRG Double Shot Espresso Instant Lift Syringe. It's $25 and it has a $105 value. I don't know what this is, but needles kind of scare me, so I'm just not going to really look at that too much. I don't think there are any actual needles involved. It's just the visual of it is not very appealing. Okay, so let's just take a look at, go ahead and screen record here. So I'll show you what I currently have in my cart, which I will probably edit down a bit. Right now I have 2 of the Lily Sadoogie headbands. I did wear my earrings today. So I'll probably only get 1 of these, probably the black ones. So they are on sale, but they're still kind of expensive. I really like the quality of the maroon one I have, and the black velvet I think would be a nice option. The other 2 I think are more likely to be removed. And then I have the Skylar Fall Cashmere Rollerball. Don't really love rollerballs, but I thought the scent could be kind of fun for a little bit of a fall, you know, creating an atmosphere type thing. So I added that. The commodity fragrances, I know they used to have commodity at Sephora, but I don't think Sephora currently carries them. I'm not sure where they're currently being sold. I thought that could be fun to do a video around those, but I know those fragrances have been around for a while, so I'm not really sure if that would be worth it. And then I have this, I think it's Holy Frog. I want to say Holly Frog, but I think it's Holy Frog Galilee Antioxidant Dewy Drop. So I just need to find some reviews. I had the like amino cushion in my cart at one point, but I looked up some reviews and people were saying that it didn't really smell that great. So I was kind of thinking I would skip on that if that was the case. Okay, let's take a look at my box. So I do have Orgasm X in my cart currently. I might end up removing that. I have the air purifier. For customization 2, I have the Glossier Future Dew, like I mentioned, and the Glow Recipe Moisturizer. For 3, I have the spray and the mask from Living Proof, and then the Lily Sadoogie sunglasses and the Necessaire body wash. 4, I have the Milk Bath and the Unite Detangler. I'll probably remove the Detangler from Unite. And then 5, you can see I just have the eye masks and the essence. So I don't have any additional choices for that. So that's where I am now in terms of the box. I do have that Spectralight in the Boost, as you can see. I think I'll just have to kind of figure out how much that all adds up to and then freak out and start removing things. Okay, so it looks like for customization 1, I'm just going back into the window. Additional choices are currently sold out, but the blushes, the NARS blushes are still there. Living Proof. So it looks like everything is currently in stock. You just can't add any additional choices. For 2, the Short Stories Travel Blanket, that was a new addition. Okay. For 3, this Ilia Beauty Lip Wrap Overnight Treatment. I don't really love the feeling or the effect of that product. I think it has maybe some like essential oil type ingredients that I'm not so fond of. So that was the lip wrap treatment. And okay, so this one does have unavailable products. It has the Living Proof oil and the earrings as being unavailable. Just double checking. Okay. All right, so 4, I have the Milk Bath and the spray currently. It looks like the socks are currently unavailable, but like I said, I don't think they're anything super special. I'm almost done.
You're not finished yet?
Almost. For 5, let's see here. Okay, so the hat is currently unavailable, like I said. And for 6, I think the number 7 resurfacing peel, 15% glycolic acid, is new. I'd approach that product with caution if you have any kind of sensitive skin. I think the Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser is a new addition. And it looks like at one point they had the Indie Lee Squalene Facial Oil and the Kate Somerville like niacinamide and vitamin C serum. All right, so that is how things are currently looking for me, but again, I'll probably be checking back a few times before the window closes. And of course, I'll make a concerted effort to have this video up in time for you to watch it before the window closes on, I think it's August 2nd. I think that's Tuesday. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.